I started acting in year 9 at high school and then did it in GCSE. I'm nervous about singing and dancing because I've never really done that before. He's kind of weird because he's interacting with the audience and he's got to be happy in front of them. But whenever Beauty comes on stage, he's like shy and he doesn't speak as much because he's in love with her and everything. I sort of like pace around a lot, so I've made that like a nervous pace whenever Beauty's on stage, so I can do that.
I wanted the Baron since the start of it basically, and I'm glad that I got it because I put the most thoughts into it and I've enjoyed playing him. I only started acting in high school doing my GCSEs, but since then I've been in two other plays with the Plaza Youth and I've loved every second of it. I deal with my nerves really by taking a good night's sleep and trying to focus on something else more than trying to focus on how worried I actually am. So at this point in time I'm not that worried, but it will get worse as it comes up to it.
He's meant to come across like evil, but he's not, because he's been turned into this horrible big beast, but he's actually a nice guy underneath it all. I did GCSE drama, but then I went into welding, but then I didn't really enjoy it so much, so I came into Stockport and then did a performing arts class and never looked back really. It's not really every day you get webcasted all over the world, shown to millions of different people. Someone could be a director and maybe like the way one of us acts, so it's going to be put onto the internet and someone might be looking for actors, so they might pick one of us, hopefully, fingers crossed anyway.
I'm really pleased that I got the lead character. I didn't think I'd get it because I'm not like that at all. I'm more like, I like to make people laugh and it's something completely different to what I'd normally do. So I've got to be all innocent and a bit of a class clown, really. The audition was really, I was really nervous, it was dead scary. Mostly because I had to sing. I do enjoy singing, it's one of like my strong points, but it was really horrible. I found it really hard. It's always a good thing for people to see what you're doing, especially on the internet, because everybody's on the internet. I do performing arts, I'm here for people to look at me.
I did postman part in my audition, which it's like more of a any comedy role, so I think that's why I probably got with Stepmother. The worst thing about being an actor is probably waiting about. Like if it's not your turn, like you're not always on stage. You can be if you have a principal role, but just say you have a small role, you're not always on stage, and that's, in my opinion, waiting around to go on stage. That is the worst part of acting. I feel really lucky that this is being broadcast all over the world because everybody, my uncle lives in Canada, so he could watch it and I'll let him know. I feel really proud that I'll be on the internet, but I've just got to go out there and deliver a great show really, and hopefully I will.
The most enjoyable and rewarding part of putting on a pantomime is probably seeing the development of all the characters and everything coming together, because at the beginning you just think this is not going to happen in 4 weeks, but it comes together and everyone's happy. I don't know what I feel about it being webcast all over the world. I think my family in Australia are going to see it. It's embarrassing.
Well, we are the henchmen and we are really glad that we got this part because we both wanted a comedy role. Well, we've made our character run by adding swag. We've put swag into our henchmanness, so we walk on with swag in the way, we deliver our lines. We kind of have a bit of an attitude.
We do a warm-up to begin, and then if you put your hands out for me, I'd take them away like that. I'm like, oh, your nerves are gone. They're gone now. Okay, that's what I do.
I drink a lot of water and I'm an energetic person. So I'm bouncing around the room and everything, and I kind of turn all that nerves into energy.
It's important to audition for the role, but because they need to it's not all about, because we had to sing a song, and it's not all about the voice, it's about how you move on stage, and we did an exercise before we were singing individually, how we stand on stage, how we move, So it is quite important, although with features, to know what character you're best suited for. Being here 3 years, I've been in 2 pantomimes and Beauty and the Beast will be my 3rd. Well, I've made my part of the Magic Mirror my own, so I thought if I put a bit of a campness or a bit of streak into being the Magic Mirror, like gave it a bit more personality, it really went well.
I've made my character, the Prince, my own by changing the way I stand, and I think I've made the tone of voice a lot different to the way it's normally done. I've done some acting with school. I've done 3 GCSEs and I've done stuff in the design centre as well. I don't really deal with nerves very well because I get dead panicky and start rushing things. As an actor, I think it's quite important to be seen because it's starting you off and getting you known.
I've always acted through high school all my life and primary, so I've just been brought up doing it, and like I've always been in the choir and stuff.
I've done it at GCSE and got a really good grade and just wanted to be in my career. You don't really get a chance to be nervous, really, do you?
No.
Just get through on and...
We're more nervous when we get off stage because we think, we've done a good job on it.
Probably being on stage really, innit?
Yeah.
It'll be most enjoyable because...
We get to dance together as well, don't we?
I've sort of just put what I thought a stereotypical Dane would have. The people I'm working with are great. And yeah, we're just having a laugh up to now. The thing about being an actor is probably, I'm not sure, I've not got much experience. But I've only been acting 8 weeks, but up to now it's just the weights. Yeah, I do feel quite lucky actually that it's been webcast. It's a bit daunting. How many views is it going to get? I don't know. I only heard about it 5 minutes ago. Well, up to now I'm still, like I said in the beginning stage, but I do want to get myself out there as much as I can. Now I'm already looking for auditions and yeah, it's just experience getting myself out there.
The most rewarding part of the whole thing was getting the Dane. She's pretty over the top. She's obviously very loud, very obnoxious, and not many people like her. I didn't know that there was 3 costume changes and hair, wigs and makeup and all that. It was important to get that role because that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be one of the dames. I wanted to try something different. I wanted to not be a guy. I don't really get nervous. It's weird. It's because I've done it so many times. I've done so many shows and it's just another show to me. I'm nervous now. It's got a big shine, but yeah, I feel pretty lucky this being broadcast around the world because people can see me.
The worst thing about acting is, in my experience, either to be laughed at when you're not expecting or to be booed at, or just all in all, and either that or not being able to create your own character. The dog's quite kind of a loving character.
I've been told by many people I'm like a dark person, scary, so I took all that and to make it into my character. Not playing much evil, characters from my experience. So I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to see if what I could do to make myself to get more more skills and experience. How I deal with my nerves is just remembering that there's a performance that needs to be done. Just get out there, do what you've been doing for your rehearsals. You're the person that everyone's come to see, so you go make sure that they make it worth their while to come and see it.
It's showtime!